Welcome, everybody. We are talking about cleaning it up. Okay. And this could go a whole lot of different ways. But we're going to talk about cleaning up our home tonight. And I am Britta Demler. I've been using Young Living for about 16 years now. And I tell you, I have such reassurance to know that the products that I buy from Young Living, I generally don't need to worry about what's in them. Okay. And so as we talk about all of this, hopefully this is going to make a little more sense to you. So there was a study done by the Environmental Protection Agency who, all these federal governments are supposed to have our back, right? They're supposed to be looking out for us. And it stated that women had a 54% higher chance of dying of cancer because of exposure to cleaning products. Okay. Now, if the man in your family or in your life, or if you're a man and you're the one cleaning, you also have a 54% chance, higher chance of dying of cancer. And part of it is because of the cleaning products. Okay. It was also stated that indoor air may be twice as polluted than outdoor air. Well, what season are we coming up to? Winter, right? Where we're going to lock up our windows and shut them up and lock up our houses as tight as we can. And, it becomes so toxic for us, for many of us in our homes, but we don't think about it. So that's one of the things I want you to kind of be thinking about. What am I using? And what maybe do I need to make little shifts for? Okay. So there's another study done by the Environmental Working Group that tested the umbilical cords of 10 unborn babies. And the study showed that there were 287 toxic chemicals, which was an average of 200 per baby within the cord itself. Okay. That's a lot of chemicals for a baby to be exposed to. And that's in utero. So they're exposed from mama, right? So among these toxic chemicals were 28 waste products, 47 consumer products, and 212 industrial chemical and pesticides. You guys, our government does not, they do not protect us. The Environmental Protection Agency is not protecting us from chemicals. They actually, when that agency came into effect, they grandfathered in a whole bunch of chemicals, and it's just gotten worse and worse and worse, and more to put into our products. So for over 25 years, Young Living has set the standard for purity and authenticity. And not only is Young Living one of the oldest and most trusted essential oil companies in the world, it is the oldest. We are passionate about toxic-free living and giving you safe products for your family. And I love that part of it. So with Young Living, will never knowingly compromise by adding synthetics, contaminants, or cheap fillers, or by using unethical production practices. We actually have been out of products for a season, or actually a couple of products for several years, because they could not source the quality that we wanted. And so they would rather not sell a product and take a hit on that than to compromise and make us settle for something lesser quality. Young Living sources products from carefully vetted corporate-owned farms, partner farms, and seed to seal certified suppliers, and we test them extensively. They have contracts to only work with Young Living, and even if it's one of our farms and the products don't meet our standards, we don't use them. So if I just said that. Let's see. You can go to seedtoseal.com and check out the 3 pillars of sourcing, science, and standards, which is really what sets Young Living apart. So we, again, started using natural products probably 25 years ago when my husband and I got married. And I thought we were doing pretty well with the company that we chose to work with at the time, but I know that there were still some chemicals inside. Okay. And when I found Young Living 16 years ago, I was relieved to know that these toxic chemicals weren't used and we could breathe a whole lot freer. So our first product that we're going to talk about is Thieves Household Cleaner. So most of us let me back up. Most of us use a wide variety of scents, soaps, detergents, bleaching agents, softeners, scours, polishes, and specialized cleaners. And we have all these different cleaners in every room of the house, right? So you probably, if you're new to this, you may under your sink have a whole bunch of cleaners under there, and you have some in the bathroom and some in the laundry room and some in the kitchen and some in in your bedroom or in the living room or wherever. but while these chemicals, let's see, the chemicals and cleaners foam, they bleach and disinfect to make our dishes, bathtubs, and countertops gleaming and germ-free. I'm going to put that in quotes because if you're using bleach to make things germ-free, there's actually more studies on that the water in bleach makes the germs, it doesn't totally wipe them out. And it just kind of feeds them. So just be careful of that. Do your own research on that. But those cleaners also contribute to indoor air pollution. They're poisonous if ingested and can be harmful if inhaled or touched. In fact, some cleaners are among the most toxic products found in the home. And of course, that would include candles too. Those aren't cleaners, but those are big this time of year, and most of them are really toxic. So cleaning products vary in the type of health hazard they pose. Some cause acute or immediate hazards such as skin or respiratory irritation. They might cause watery eyes, chemical burns, while others are associated with chronic or long-term effects such as cancer. So if you could open your cleaning cabinet and see one product instead of dozens, would you be happy with that? And I will tell you, I am so happy that I get to do that. And that is this Thieves Household Cleaner that I mentioned earlier. This can be used for the countertops, your tile, your bathroom, your mirrors, your windows, your toilets, the floors, to the kitchen. And that includes your fridge, your sink, your oven, your countertops. Your toys can be washed with this, your granite and porcelain, stainless steel. Your pets can be washed with this. You could take a bath with this if you wanted to. There is nothing toxic in this. And I love just the security and the peace of mind I have in knowing that no matter what, this is a safe product. This actually cleans everything, and it cleans really well. I was helping a friend at her shop today, and they were using Windex on a glass, and they're like, oh, this stuff just doesn't clean. And I'm like, you guys need to be using Thieves Cleaner. And she's like, yes, we do need some. So I'm going to take them some tomorrow. So Thieves Cleaner is a plant-based cleaner concentrate that can replace literally everything under your kitchen sink, under your laundry sink, under your bathroom sink, everything. This is safe to use on your floors, your countertops, your wood tops, and much more. In fact, I actually, we put a little bit of a splash of this. Randy, you'll appreciate that. In my mop that we use, we have a mop that's a spritzer mop, and we fill it with water, and I put a splash of Thieves Cleaner in it. And that's what I clean my floors with, because guess who walks barefoot or walks across my floors? Me, for one. My family, my pets, right? They're padding through the house. So they're, if you think, well, I'll wear shoes when I'm after I clean with my bleach or whatever. Your dogs don't usually have shoes on, right? Or your cats or your babies that are crawling across the floor, whatever. And so when I clean my floor with Thieves Household Cleaner, I don't have to worry about, again, any germs or chemicals being absorbed into the body. So this is a concentrate. You literally need a cap of cleaner into a spray bottle of water. And they actually will even give you a little sprayer of water. It says Thieves Household Cleaner on it. This is a great option. There are actually some fun recipes that I'm going to be sharing, and we're going to have some DIYs at Young Living Days on October 7th. If you're local, come to Adele, and you can make your own Thieves Cleaner with fall scents, which are really fun. And this, you can totally customize it to whatever you want. Okay. So you can even add extra just lemon and orange and grapefruit in the spring. You could add Christmas spirit in for more Christmas time. But this one bottle of cleaner of concentrate will make 28 bottles of diluted cleaner. Okay. And this size bottle, I wouldn't even put a capful in this kind of a bottle. So it would make even more. So it makes it less than 90 cents per bottle. You guys, that will last you, this bottle will last a long time, even if you clean everything with it, and you will be able to breathe freely. You'll notice how much cleaner things look and smell and feel. And I think you're going to love it. Okay. Again, nothing toxic in it. So how many times a day do you think you wash your hands in a year? Anybody have a guess? Well, according to the American Cleaning Institute, it's around 3,139 times a year. And we know that exposures can build up over time. So how much do you think over 3,000 exposures to a toxin would do? What do you think that would do to your body? Probably not leave you in real good health, right? And then multiply that over a decade. So now you have 30,000 exposures. And this is just from washing our hands. Well, and in the last few years, people have been really harping on wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. So you probably even have been washing your hands more than 3,000 times in the year, right? So one of the things that's probably the easiest to switch, well, besides the household cleaner that literally will get rid of everything under your sinks, one of the next easy things to switch is our foaming hand soap. Okay, and this is a Thieves scent of foaming hand soap. This is it's foaming, so it actually has a little pump and a foamer, and it just brings up a little bit. This actually it cleans your hands, and I think they say it gets rid of like 99% of germs, but it also leaves your hands feeling soft. So I know, because I use this all the time, or one of our hand soaps all the time, when I'm out and about, and let's say I'm at the grocery store, or at a convenience store, or wherever, shopping, and I go to the bathroom and I use their hand soap, my hands start to dry out really, really fast, because I'm not used to that, right? So especially if you have, going into winter again, a lot of people have dry hands. This will be almost like a moisturizer for your hands. Plus it gets your hands clean. Okay. So this is a super easy way to make an easy switch in your home. All right. The average family washes approximately 80 pounds of laundry per week, or 35 billion loads of laundry per year. You guys, when I read that, I was like, oh, that's a lot of laundry. Doesn't that make you tired just thinking about that? It does me. So this means that 17.5 billion cups of laundry detergent are being used every year in the US alone. And not only can you come in contact with caustic chemicals via your clothing from having been laundered in them, but you can breathe them into your lungs once they become airborne in the process of doing your laundry. So the detergent you're using may contain a cocktail of potent cancer-causing chemicals, some of which the manufacturer does not even need to list on the label. This loophole reduces the odds that you'll ever discover what's really in there. So not only are these chemicals potentially damaging to your health, but they're also contaminating waterways and harming the environment. So the good news is Young Living has a laundry detergent that's amazing for us. This has a plant-based formula. The Thieves laundry soap gently and naturally washes your clothes, cleaning them without any chemical or synthetic residue. Natural enzymes and powerful essential oils add to the formula's strength to leave your clothes fresh and clean with a light citrus scent. So you might think, why do we need enzymes in here? Well, enzymes help to digest and to eat up and pull out the stains, or the like maybe grease or dirt or whatever that's really dug into some of those clothes. The enzymes can help with that. Now, if you don't have enough in there, if you think, well, it's just not getting enough clean, we have little hacks for you and extra tips that we can talk about later. And many of you are using my laundry soap concoction that I make with our Thieves products that I love so much. So let's see, this can be used in all washers, including high efficiency, and it's highly concentrated formula. So it's 6 times, okay? The concentrated formula will provide, it says around 64 loads for 1 bottle, but really you guys, you need such a tiny amount. So it actually on the bottle, it says to fill it to the top of this, but literally we use like a tablespoon, okay? So even like that much is plenty of laundry soap, okay? So you can get, I've seen people that actually mark. I have never actually marked, and now I make my own. But I've seen like 100 and some loads that they got out of 1 bottle of laundry soap. Okay. So this is all concentrated. Remember, it's not added water to it, like a lot of the stuff that you're getting on at the store. So you're going to save on bottles. You're helping the environment. Plus it's plant-based. products in there, ingredients in there, so you're not causing more harm to the groundwater and to the animals and to your septic system or whatever else. Okay. We've lived on septic for the last, gosh, I don't know, 15 years, I think. And we've used these products throughout that time. Okay. No problem. Our septic tanks are really, really good. All right. The next thing. How many of you, hopefully over the summer, maybe you've increased your fruit and veggie intake, maybe you've had a garden, maybe you're just like, okay, I need to get, I'm on a healthy lifestyle plan here. I'm going to eat more healthy, more real foods. Well, guess what? Your produce is not washed before it hits the shelves. And once it's there, think about how many people touch it. Right. And even let's back that up to how many people do you think are touching it in the fields or as they're putting it in boxes? And I know machines might do a lot of this, but do you think they clean those machines? No. So they, then they get trucked to you and then the people are all handling it. And even if you're growing it yourself, if it's outside, do you think it's covered and like protected from the environment and from the birds and the animals around? And, you don't know who's pooping on your fruit, veggies, right? So we need to clean our food. The most common way we're exposed to pesticides is by eating them in and on our food, and especially our produce, okay? So pesticides and waxes are even used after harvesting. And some produce is further treated with pesticides after they're picked in order to slow the ripening. Okay, so that's, again, we're just consuming all this stuff and thinking I'm doing better by making better whole food choices. But if we don't clean our fruit, then we're just consuming some of those chemicals. So we have Young Living offers this Thieves Fruit and Veggie Wash. I love this. This actually combines 3 exclusive Young Living premium essential oils. So Thieves, which is a blend of, I think, 5 oils, Digize, which is another blend that gives you the enzymes, and Purification is in here. And then other naturally derived ingredients to wash your produce. This is formulated with plant-based ingredients for a worry-free soak. And again, ultra concentrated formula allows 1 bottle to make up to 16 gallons of fruit and veggie wash. Okay. Which is amazing. This little thing lasts a really, really long time. So it has dicyl glucoside, citric acid, and sodium citrate that work as natural cleaners that gently and thoroughly cleanse and aid in removing dirt and pesticides. Now, it won't, if something is grown, so like let's say you get an apple and there's a new thing that they're using, just so you know that they're like injecting into the fruit. So make sure that you're reading your labels. It will not take care of anything that's injected into the fruit. It might help, but for sure it's going to take care of anything that's on the outsides. Okay. So that's why it's really important to eat organic and to, even if you can't do everything, you can Google the Dirty Dozen, and that's like the top 12 most polluted, pesticided fruits and veggies. And maybe those are at least the ones that you eat organic on. Okay. But we use this in fruit and veggie wash, even on like oranges and certainly on apples. And you'll be amazed at the wax that comes off your apples. But we also will use it on like avocados and things that you would peel, like a watermelon. I still wash it off. Although I have been known also, just so you know, to use my Thieves cleaner. The other day I was washing, what did I have? An apple or something. And I didn't want to get the whole thing out. So I just used my hand soap and I washed the apple with it. Right. So I mean, like, you might be like, really? Yep, that's clean. These are all clean products that I have no problem even ingesting if I needed to, right? And so don't get hung up on like, well, I don't have the right thing. I mean, if you need this is truly an amazing thing. This is one of my hacks I'm putting in my laundry soap that many of you know, but this is just such a great product and for those extra enzymes to really clean your clothes. So you add 1 ounce or 2 tablespoons for every gallon of water. Again, I just put a little splash in there. You want to completely cover your produce and soak for a minute or 2 and then rinse. I have sometimes left it in there way longer than a couple of minutes. It's fine. So if you get distracted and you're off doing something else, you don't need to panic. it'll be fine. Okay. And there's nothing bad in it. And that's it. And you just know that it's cleaning it even more. So it's all good. Okay. All right. So we have a couple other products that, because, you know, they, for a long time, we only had the Thieves Household Cleaner, which is amazing. But there are some times that we need a little scrubbing action, right? And so I've seen lots of DIY scrubs that are good, but for those of us like me, I don't love DIY stuff. I would rather have it pre-made and ready to go. About a year ago, they came out with this kitchen and bath scrub, and this is phenomenal. If you guys use this one, it's so good. So this actually gives you the power of a surface scrub, free from harmful chemicals, chemical smells, and residue. And the Thieves Kitchen and Bath Scrub gains its tough scrubbing power from nepheline cyanide, which is a mineral we obtain from responsibly mined sources in Ontario, Canada. It also has baking soda that gently absorbs odors, sodium percarbonate that releases oxygen when combined with water, and that provides a powerful boost of cleaning power against tough stains, and of course, Young Living's premium signature Thieves blend. So the benefits of this is that it's chlorine free. It's an all-purpose cleaner that's safe to use on porcelain, ceramic, copper alloys, fiberglass, corian, brass, bronze, and chrome. So pretty much wherever you want. Now you don't want to use it on glass, right? Because it could scratch because there's scrubbing things in this. But this easily cleans cookware, stove tops, countertops, tile, grout, bathtubs, faucets, toilets, backsplashes, barbecue grills, outdoor patio furniture, and exteriors without scratching. And it removes grease, dirt, grime, residue, and tough stains from most surfaces without harsh chemical smells or residue, which is phenomenal. It's formulated without harmful chemicals, no harmful chemicals, no synthetic surfactants, no phosphates, no synthetic perfumes or dyes, no gluten-containing ingredients or artificial colors and fragrances. So how do you use this stuff? You sprinkle the kitchen and bath scrub onto a wet surface or a sponge, rub the surface with a cloth or a sponge for sparkling clean, and then you rinse. You can use it to naturally tackle soap scum, built up grease and grime, and even hard water stains in the kitchen and bathroom. And you can keep it on hand for cleaning grills and barbecues after picnics. This does have a mild abrasive cleaner, so don't use it on, like I said, on surfaces that like mirrors, windows, polished stones, or surfaces that are lacquered or painted. You guys, with this, my oven one day was super dirty. Some of you saw the pictures for this, and I thought I got my Thieves cleaner out and I was spraying it, and it was, you know, like I needed to scrub a lot, and I thought I don't want to scrub that much. And so I got out the kitchen and bath scrub. I sprinkled it on the bottom of my stove, and then I took my cleaner and I did spray a little bit on it just to kind of wet it down, and I shut the stove up. I don't remember if I turned it on for a little while, maybe like just to warm it up a little bit. I can't remember that. I'll have to look on the post. But I came back, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes later, and it just wiped out so nice and clean. And so then the great thing about it was we were able to bake or to cook in it in the stove or in the oven right after that. I didn't have to like air it out because, you know, remember when you'd use like oven cleaners and then they stink and they stink your whole house, and then it's like, ooh, do I want to put food in here because like it's just really rancid in there. I didn't, it didn't smell bad, and we could cook right away with this. So what a blessing that is, right? We use this on our showers, we use it in our bathtub, we use it in our bathroom, all over. This really is a great scrub when you need that extra. All right. And then the last thing we got to talk about, because we're kind of talking about we're talking bathroom and kitchen, but we're going to go back to the kitchen real quick. The Thieves dish soap. So unfortunately, dish soap that most of us use doesn't all wash off. And again, it's the multiple uses over time that build up to have a lasting impact. So with all cleaning products, here are a few things that can look in your dish soap. And this stuff lurks in all these products. I just didn't talk about it in all of them. Dyes, right? So, you know, there's different colors of dish soap for sure. That's dye, you guys. And dyes are often added for their aesthetic appeal on your counter. But dyes in dish soap can contain irritating compounds such as benzidine, which is a known carcinogen. They've also been linked to many mood disorders like hyperactivity. They're commonly found in goods sold in America. Many dyes are actually banned in other countries because of health concerns. So God bless our government for watching out for us, right? All the dyes for the Americans. All right. Oftentimes in dish soap, we find formaldehyde. Now, hopefully, you know what formaldehyde, we're used to that. It's used as a preservative, right? And you often think, well, formaldehyde is like what they, isn't that what they embalm people with? Isn't it a form of formaldehyde? Now I'm second guessing myself, but I think so. But this is a very toxic respiratory irritant, and it's a known carcinogen that can be absorbed by the skin. And then there's phthalates. These are known endocrine disruptors that are linked to developmental, reproductive, brain, immune, and other problems. Typically found in synthetic fragrances, they interfere with hormones, which are essential to almost every biological process and enable the body to function. The other thing is sodium lauryl sulfate. And I don't have that here on my, actually, let me tell you, I have a little book here that tells me sodium lauryl sulfate is what makes bubbles. And most of us think, well, my dishes aren't clean if I don't have bubbles, right? And I was that way for a long time. But that compound, which is sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium laureth sulfate, you might see SLS or SLES. This is a common skin, eye, and lung irritant. It may react with other chemicals to form carcinogenic nitrosymes. And they use sodium lauryl sulfate as a chemical surfactant. It's emulsifying and it's a foaming agent. And they use it in makeup, shampoo, conditioner, body products, and also they use it to clean engines, garage floors, and cars. Now, doesn't that sound like a great ingredient to add to your dish soap? No. Can we live without bubbles? Yes. If we feel like it's not clean enough, add a little more dish soap, right? So this Thieves dish soap is a great option because it's free of sulfates, dyes, phosphates, and synthetic perfumes. It doesn't have all the fragrance in it. It has Thieves and I think lemon in it. It's natural plant-based ingredients, clean dishes without harsh chemical residue, and it's tough on grease and grime, but gentle enough to use for baby bottles. And it's gentle on your hands. All right. So it's a great, great, great option. And then, we have I love that they always throw in a couple oils as well. So this is actually our Thieves Home Loyalty Bundle. A lot of times people get started with this collection too. And this is, they also throw in a 15 ml bottle of lemon oil. And this is just happy, right? When you smell lemon, most of the time you feel uplifted, you feel energized, you kind of wake up. Most people smile when they smell lemons. Smell, not taste, right? So smelling, it's very clean and refreshing. Let's see. Lemon has a fresh, uplifting aroma that cleanses the air and eliminates odors when used aromatically. And taken internally, it contains antioxidants, provides immune and circulatory support, and it can be used to add a fresh flavor to food and beverages. So you can easily add a drop or two to your glass of water and enjoy it that way. You can inhale it from the bottle. You can diffuse it just for a clean, happy aroma. It's actually, I love this. I bought some new glasses for an event I'm doing, and I was trying to take the sticky tag off the bottom, and it just would not come off. And I put a drop of this on them, and it literally just, I kind of got my nail under and the whole thing just slid right off. It was quite fascinating. So this is a great option for that, for sticky residue. It's a natural stain remover. So again, if you have something like on a white shirt, you could use this, or you could use, I actually love the dish soap as a stain remover on my clothes. So just a little hack for that. You can use it in your wellness roller or on a chest roller. This is such a great oil just for really anything cleaning wise. And then Thieves essential oil. This has clove, lemon, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus radiata, and rosemary, which provides immune support and cleansing properties. And the Thieves Vitality, this is a powerhouse because it's probably one of our most popular blends. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, sorry, there you go. This has been universally tested for its cleansing abilities and is highly effective in supporting the immune system. So again, I love to put this on my feet at night just to help boost my immune system, or even on the morning before I go out and I'm around other people. You can add a drop of this to a teaspoon of honey and take it internally, and I would swish it around your mouth because you want it to coat all of your mouth, and then swallow it. Lots of benefits for that, and with honey. You can add it to your dental routine by placing a drop on your toothbrush, and lemon or orange actually will help whiten your teeth. Just a little FYI. You can make tea with it. You can add it to popcorn. You can add it to your flavoring. You can, it's such a great option. Oh, shoot. Okay. Did I just drop? I've been having internet issues. So hopefully you guys are all still with me. So this is also great at getting rid of canker sores and cold sores. So you can add a drop right to the site. It's going to be a little spicy and a little tingly, but it will go away faster. And it's just a great option. So we have a couple of Young Living offers bundles, which I love because then you save money. And anybody here love to save money? I do. So, and this is whether you're brand new to Young Living, or if you've been around a while and you're like, well, I kind of like these, but I need to stock up or whatever, you can still order these bundles. Okay. So to get started with Young Living, you actually would get back with whoever shared this video with you or invited you to this class tonight, and tell them that, you know what, I want some of those products. Now they have a couple of, let me go good, better, best, right? So the good option would be to buy maybe some household cleaner and, the laundry soap and the household cleaner, right? And this will get you your membership. Well, you probably need another thing. Or put it on loyalty rewards, and then you can save money. You can save 24% off of retail by getting it at wholesale, right? So that's a good way. A better way is to grab one of our bundles. So we have a Make a Shift bundle, and the Make a Shift bundle, it has the laundry soap, the kitchen and bath scrub, the household cleaner, and the dish soap. And you get a Thieves and a lemon and the bottle. Can't forget the bottle. And it's $112. Okay. If you're brand new, you can actually ask one of us for a code to save 10%. Okay. If you're a current member, you get all of this for $112. That is a steal of a deal, you guys. I think I don't know how much it saves off, but it's quite a bit. The best deal though, the best way to buy this is the premium starter bundle for Thieves. And you get all the things I just mentioned. Plus you get the hand soap and the fruit and veggie wash, which is awesome. And that's $160. So, seems like there's something else that you got with this. Maybe not. But this is a great way. And again, if you're brand new to Young Living, we can give you a code to save 10% and get started that way. And then of course, once you start using our products, you're going to love them, and you're going to say, well, I want them every month. So, or, you might want to buy regularly, right? So then we have a loyalty rewards program, kind of like a subscription program where you get to buy whatever you choose each month, and then you get points back, which is a great way to earn points for free product. And you guys, I cannot tell you how much free product I've gotten over the last 16 years. And I am so incredibly grateful for Young Living that they also send us gifts with our purchases oftentimes. So if this is all new to you, get back with whoever shared this with you and let them know that you're ready to get started. We can't wait to welcome you into our community of Oilers. We have lots of tips, like I alluded to earlier, and tricks on using the products and how to extend the products and how to get the best bang for your buck. And we also are available to answer your questions, and we do giveaways, and we have lots of fun things going on. And we just can't wait to welcome you into our community and help you get started on your new lifestyle. So I can't wait to see you soon.